Roman Reigns should return as WWE Stars manager, legend thinks. Exclusive. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Roman Reigns has not competed in a WWE match since facing CM Punk and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 41 on April 19th. According to legendary wrestling journalist Bill Apter, the tribal chief should perform in a different role when he returns. In 2024, Jacob Fatu emerged as one of the Bloodline's breakout stars. The Samoan werewolf faced Reigns in 3 tag team matches toward the end of the year. They also crossed paths in the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match. Apter spoke to wrestling legend Dutch Mantel, host Mac Davis, and WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long on Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Time Machine. Discussing Fatu's storyline direction, he said Reigns should represent the United States champion as a manager and tag team partner. The one person who could make a mark as a spokesman for him, since it's no longer Solo Sikoa, is the OTC, Apter stated. What if they bring Roman Reigns back to ally himself, of course, with Jacob Fatu, and he does most of the talking in the ring, so he becomes almost like an advisor, manager, tag team partner with Jacob Fatu. From 6:32-7:01. Watch the video above to hear the rest of the panel's take on how an alliance between Fatu and Reigns could work. In recent weeks, Jacob Fatu has received more time on the microphone since separating from former Bloodline stablemate Solo Sikoa. Although Bill Apter is a big fan of Fatu, he thinks the popular WWE star sounds too similar to his real-life relative Jey Uso. He sounded just like Jey Uso when the fans were yeeting in the background. Jacob Fatu is fabulous in the ring, and he's a great guy. I know him really well, but he needs what we would have done years ago, especially in Memphis or in Atlanta or New York. He needs a mouthpiece. He needs a manager to get in there and do the interview work with him. From 5:56-21. Fatu received help from Jimmy Uso on the June 20th episode of SmackDown after being attacked by JC Mateo and Solo Sikoa. On June 28th, the United States champion will defend his title against Sikoa at Night of Champions. I can't wait to pick Rhea Ripley and beat up everyone with my favorite weapon, a chair. Wrestling never gets old, and I'm eager to see the new features. In WWE 2K25, I'm taking the belt home, but let's see if you've got the guts to step into the arena. Keep an eye on this WWE 2K25 locker codes list because you don't want to miss out on exclusive wrestler cards. If you're not quick enough, you might miss out on these fantastic goodies, so you'd better claim them ASAP. Check out the all WWE 2K24 My Faction locker codes list as well to get freebies in this edition. WWE 2K25 is yet to come out, so we can't provide you with a guide just yet. We have yet to see what the code redemption system looks like, but we're pretty certain that it will be similar to the previous editions. Save this article so you can come back to it once the game is out. We will include a detailed step-by-step guide on how to use codes. Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns faced each other in 3 multi-man WWE matches in 2024, but they have never worked on the same team. In an exclusive video, reporter Bill Apter questioned whether the two men should form an alliance. But on April 19th, Fatu won the United States Championship from LA Knight at WrestleMania 41. The Samoan werewolf has turned babyface since the event and began feuding with former Bloodline stablemate Solo Sikoa. Reigns, meanwhile, has not wrestled since Seth Rollins defeated him and CM Punk at WrestleMania 41. Apter appeared on Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Time Machine with legendary booker Dutch Mantel, host Mac Davis, and WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long. He speculated that Reigns could link up with Fatu when he returns to television. What do you think, not as a mouthpiece or anything, of when Roman Reigns comes back, he allies himself with Jacob Fatu? Apter said. I think that would be so strong. They're both babyfaces now. 12:26-12:40. Long agreed with Apter and suggested that the storyline could result in the real-life relatives feuding. Bill, you said they both are babyfaces. Well, there's a good way to do it. Bring Roman in and let Jacob turn on him. 12:59-13:05. Dutch Mantel, formerly known as Zeb Coulter in WWE, believes Roman Reigns would be a good addition to the storyline. However, he thinks it is too soon for Fatu to turn heel again. "That's too much change in too short a time, I think," Mantel said. "I would just have Jacob run by himself for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, maybe longer. Then, all of a sudden, just bust Roman in on it." Oh my God. Now they're together. Who's gonna stand up to these guys? 1311, 1332. On June 28th, Fatu will defend the United States Championship against Sikoa at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. The wrestling world just got double the good news as Rob Van Dam and Katie Forbes delivered a surprise announcement that has fans doing a double take. The dynamic duo didn't just confirm they're expanding their family. They revealed they're about to welcome not 1, but 2 future grapplers into the world. During their latest one-of-a-kind podcast episode, the couple took listeners on an emotional roller coaster that ended with the revelation every wrestling fan is talking about. What started as a follow-up to their earlier pregnancy news quickly transformed into something much bigger. Katie couldn't contain her excitement as she shared the overwhelming response from the wrestling community. The outpouring of support has kept her glued to her phone, scrolling through messages late into the night. RVD found himself fielding some unusual reactions from fellow wrestlers and fans. The legendary performer admitted that not everyone's initial response was what you'd expect when someone announces they're becoming a father. The confusion surrounding the announcement only added to the anticipation of what the couple would reveal next. Little did anyone know, the biggest surprise was still coming. Fresh from their medical appointment, Katie dropped the bombshell that left podcast listeners stunned. The routine ultrasound had delivered news that doubled their joy and their future responsibilities. With her trademark enthusiasm, Katie delivered what might be the perfect wrestling pun for the occasion, proving that even in deeply personal moments, the couple's entertainment background shines through. The emotional weight of hearing their baby's heartbeats for the first time wasn't lost on the expectant parents. Katie shared the medical details that made the moment feel real for both parents. _B. Her description of seeing both babies on the ultrasound screen painted a vivid picture of pure parental joy. The wonder in her voice was unmistakable as she recounted the life-changing moment. In true wrestling fashion, sometimes the biggest reveals happen when you least expect them. Katie's emotional reflection on the day led to an unplanned disclosure that added another layer to their announcement. While discussing the impact of seeing their children for the first time, Katie accidentally let slip a crucial detail about their twins' gender. RVD's quick wit kicked in immediately, referencing the wrestling community's sharp attention to detail and turning the moment into content gold. For Katie, this experience ranks above any title win or career highlight she's achieved in the wrestling business. Her emotional response captured the magnitude of what this means for their future together. The genuine emotion in her voice demonstrated that sometimes the most important victories happen outside the squared circle. RVD and Katie now enter an exclusive group within the wrestling community, parents of twins. They'll be sharing this unique experience alongside other wrestling personalities like Roman Reigns, Devon Dudley, Tony Nese, and Kelly. This new chapter represents uncharted territory for both performers, but if their podcast revelation is any indication, they're approaching parenthood with the same passion and authenticity that made them fan favorites. As the wrestling power couple prepares for their most important tag team match yet, fans are already speculating about what kind of legacy these future Van Dam daughters might create. Will they follow in their parents' footsteps into the wrestling world, or will they chart their own course entirely?